Libra, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. Today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present, then by all means, go ahead and flip them. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Ten of Swords sitting in the reverse, followed by the King of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune. And so with the Ten of Swords sitting in the reverse, it looks like you are really learning a lot from this situation. There may have been quite a lot of pain as it came to this situation. It looks like you've had to kind of pick yourself up off the ground after this relationship. With the King of Wands in the reverse, you could have been dealing with the fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sag, but this was somebody that was very undependable, somebody very unreliable. They absolutely could be very rude at times, a very bad temper that this person may have, maybe even abusive, but it's like this person operated from a very bitter place. And you had to withdraw with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's like you had to withdraw. You're like, I'm not going to compromise anymore who I am. And you had to withdraw and give up on this situation because you were dealing with somebody that was extremely stubborn. And so now with the Wheel of Fortune, now that you have distanced yourself from this or pulled yourself back energetically, now with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like things are starting to turn into your favor. Okay, and there's going to be some unexpected events that show up. It's sort of like the cycles of life are changing. Okay. Let's get a couple more, or let's get a couple from this deck. Let's see what else is going on. We get the Wheel of Fortune again. Like, it's the second one. It's like the minute that you release the burden, the pains, the tears, it's like everything starts to turn in your favor. All right, what might have once felt very unlucky, things start becoming very lucky for you. All right, we got the Ten of Spheres. It's showing up here in the reverse. And so with the Ten of Spheres, this is all about, you know, conflicts. You may have had conflicts with this person, with their family. They could have had conflicts with your family. This can also represent foreclosures or having to leave that home, or just loneliness as a whole. Feeling very out of sorts because of this relationship. Yeah, we got the Strength card in the reverse along with the Knight of Spheres. And when the Strength card shows up in the reverse, what we're talking about is really somebody that is self-sabotaging this situation. It's like the things that they do are just disgraceful, and it's like they're abusing their power in this situation. And what I mean by power is when you know that somebody loves you, right, then you know that they may not go anywhere right away. You may talk a little different to them thinking, well, they'll never go anywhere. And that's what I mean by abusing of that power. And then we have the Knight of Spheres that's showing up here. And so, you know, when this really shows up, we're talking about somebody that's very patient, very hardworking, very reliable. And so we've got this conflict here, right? We've got somebody that's really struggling with their own self-worth, their own self-respect and love. And then we have somebody that's very reliable and very stable. And so one of you was very stable in the relationship and the other was not. And it really comes from a place of low confidence in self. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. Yeah, we get the Queen of Pentacles that's sitting in the reverse. And so this person may have had low self-esteem or low worth about themselves because they may have been financially dependent upon you or dependent upon you in some type of way. This person may have been very greedy, but also very envious. All right. Oh man, the Two of Swords that shows up. And you know, this is all about making a decision or either to compromise, okay? So you're either going to compromise and stay or you're going to make a decision to go. And that's what this is. It's like you're battling with your thoughts here. And that's what those birds represent, is you're battling all the thoughts and the pains of the past, the things that you feel tied to in this relationship. All right, we got the Hanged Man that's sitting here. Now, I like that this shows up because this is really looking at something from a different perspective, all right? It's getting that wisdom. It's making the sacrifices that are needed so that you can really learn those lessons and illuminate your mind. I love that. I want to switch up. I want to see when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? All right. Four of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. And so when this person thinks about you, they think they're very restless, okay? They're feeling very burnt out by the pain, very anxious about this. And now they're ready to act. All right, let's get some more. What else do they think about when they think about you? All right, we get the Three of Cups that's sitting in the reverse. And so, you know, this person may be talking about you, gossiping about you, or maybe thinks that you're gossiping about them. They feel like you're not supportive of them anymore. You may be out having a good time with your friends, and they may feel like you're doing a little too much of that partying, or they're thinking about all the partying that they did. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Seven of Swords that showed up. And so this person, they think that you have now run away from them because of their betrayal, their dishonesty, maybe even stealing. All right, but either way, the Seven of Swords represents somebody that knows that they're doing somebody wrong. Ten of Pentacles, when this person thinks about you, they think that you're working on your stability, on your legacy, on building your retirement and building up, you know, for the long haul, that you're really working on your future. I'm going to get a clarifier in a moment. Because, oh, Ace of Wands. I don't even know that I do need to get one. When this person thinks about you, they're very inspired to come forward. They may think that you're working on something new, like a new job, a new creative venture, maybe even a new company that you've started. But either way, this person's feeling very urged. Now, what I was going to get a clarifier on was this Four of Swords that's in the reverse. And that is, you know, feeling very ready to act. But we end with the Ace of Wands, which is like a new beginning. So why the Four of Swords? What is this person ready to act on? We got the Four of Cups that's showing up here in the reverse. And so it's like this person, they have a new outlook on this situation now, okay? They may feel like you have a new option in your life, a romantic option in your life, but they're wanting to take a new direction in this relationship. Let's take one more. Why the Four of Swords in the reverse? Wow, we got the Judgment card. This person is really having a wake-up call, okay? They're having a lot of clarity, and they're seeing that you are the one that they want to be with this card showing up. Now, when you look at this card in this deck, you can see that this person is kind of being lulled out of this casket by this naked woman, and then there's somebody in the background that's crying. And so it looks like this person, they're having a new perspective about how they treated you in this situation, and it really looks like they're wanting to come forward and change the direction that this relationship has gone in. All right. We got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's sitting in the reverse. Now, we talked about this person having some self-esteem issues, so they may need to work on that. Or it may be you that needs to also work on that. We have worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. You know, sometimes you can meet people and it just not be at the very right moment for them, where they have not done their growth for it. We got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. It's sitting in the reverse. And then we have the Flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It's sitting in the reverse. And so it looks like this person doesn't want to flirt anymore, but you may not have an open mind for this relationship anymore. All right, let's get one from this deck. We got the Abundance card sitting in the reverse, and then the Chaser sitting in the reverse. And with the Abundance card sitting in the reverse, I just feel like somebody has a very negative outlook about this situation. And I think it really is because, you know, somebody was very dependent in this situation. And now it's like, do I want to go back to that situation again? All right, let's get one from this deck. Oh, I love this. This says, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Okay, and so you have to, in order to go out and find peace, whether that be in relationships, work, whatever, you must have that peace within yourself. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card for you. Beautiful. We have passion. This is about kindle, glow, and spark. And you can see that this individual is holding the light, right? The power, all of that energy right in the palm of their hands. And the same thing is true for you, right? You have all the power within to go in the directions that you are being pulled to within your heart. And I just love that. All right, let's get some personal messages. We have actions say so much about a person. Absolutely. Lack of action does too. We have you are elevating. Yes. Fear of change will keep you stuck. That's why you must grow and change. And then we have soulmates and kindreds. So you and this person may have a very unique connection in which when you first met each other, it was like, how do you know all these things about me? Angels are around you now. Open your heart to love and don't take any moment for granted. Oh, I love that. All right, let's get a poem for you. And then after this, we're going to get a couple direct messages from this person to you. And then we'll close this reading out. All right, I'm going to take the two that came out. We have number 10, Lover. I spoke of a love that ended when it never had a start. I spoke of this lover that never loved the delicateness of my heart. And then we have 25, Fraudulent Surroundings. She tried to replace her frowns with fraudulent surroundings, using empty promises to grab onto when she felt like she was drowning. Wow, you may have, stayed a little bit too long in certain situations, wanting to see that love that you craved so badly. All right, if this person could say anything to you, what would they want to say? Thank you for being in my life. I'm sorry for my harsh words. Okay, what else would they want to say? Thank you for always being there. I was such a coward. Free to be me, so they feel free to be themselves. I'm sorry for all the times I was quiet. So maybe they feel like they should have told you things as they were happening. All right, let's get these last ones. You excite my spirit. I ignored your feelings and your eyes mesmerizing. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.